Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdullah from Islamic State University of Raden Fatah, Palembang, and in this video I'm going to explain about performance assessment for English language learner. Okay, let's start. So the first is, what is performance assessment for English language learner? And performance appraisal, also known as alternative or authentic assessment, is a form of testing that requires students to perform a task rather than choosing an answer from a pre-made list, or it is the way or how a teacher assesses the student. Okay, next, and more state and national standard performance tests accessible to English learner. Despite effort to make state and national standardized achievement tests more accessible for English language learner, the outcomes of this assessment may not be useful in evaluating students' learning and informing instruction due to their inherent limitation. And performance assessment can help to fill this gap, because they not only engage the students and give them a chance to demonstrate their knowledge, but also disclose more in-depth information on student academic needs. And next, this report describes how performance assessment can help the ELL student population demonstrate what they know and able to do. And unfortunately, research literature on performance assessment for English language learner is thin, but it offers evidence on the effectiveness and usefulness of performance assessment for these students. Okay, next. And according to the Bass, Megan, and also Glaser on 2002, observed that performance assessment allow all students, especially those with different language background, and to engage in cognitively complex activities such as generating strategies, monitoring work, analyzing information, and also applying reasoning skill. And how about Aslin and Barton? According to the Aslin and Barton on 1994, have indicated performance assessment have appeal as assessment that better reflect good instructional activities, are often thought to be more engaging for students, and are better reflection of criterion performance that are important outside the classroom. Okay, performance assessment that requires students to evaluate and solve complex problems, conduct research, write actively, and demonstrate their learning in projects, paper, and also exhibition have proven key to motivating students and attaining high level of learning in redesigned high school. And how about goals performance assessment? What is goals of performance assessment? One goal of a performance assessment is to judge the level of competency students achieve in doing reading or language art, science, and also mathematics. And these assessment strategies can also be used to monitor student processing skill and problem-solving approaches, as well as their competence in particular areas while simulating learning activities. And performance tasks are also instructional, allowing students to actively engage in work while learning activities within the classroom. And then, why performance assessment for English language learner? Standardized achievement tests are commonly used for assessment and accountability purposes because they have established objectively reliability and also validity, as well as ease of administration and cost efficiency in scoring. And these tests may also refer more succinctly to content standard and have more easily variable content representation than many current classroom miss. And then, how about improving teaching quality for English learners through performance assessment? Okay, performance assessment make a major contribution to the academic career of students. particularly those with challenging academics lives, and by informing instruction and supporting higher quality teaching and also learning. And then according to the Miller and Lin on 2000, believe that much of the impetus for and then point out that performance-based assessment can change specific behavior and produce in the classroom more easily than the general paradigm for teaching a subject. And they suggest that working closely with performance assessment may improve teacher instructional knowledge. And then last, how performance assessment can be made most valid for English language learner. And because the language of assessment is among the most influential factor affecting the outcome of assessment for ELL students, we elaborate on the impact of such factor and offer recommendation on how to improve the quality of performance assessment with more linguistically accessible outcomes. Okay, I think it's enough for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.